3 days of pre-season testing once more.
Not a bad thing, so no surprises.
Lewis Hamilton has made that long-awaited dream switch to Ferrari.
The time, but we've really come a long way together.
Key partners Charles Leclerc.
There he is. Thank you, Charles.
Bonjour, bonjour, good morning.
Max Verstappen is chasing a 5th consecutive driver's title. The running lies ahead.
Welcome to Simple F1. I'm Sport Katie and today we are diving into everything you need to know before the 2025 Formula 1 season kicks off. Pre-season testing in Bahrain gave us plenty of drama, surprises and of course memes. Let's break it all down. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any F1 updates and leave a comment below with your prediction for the season. Lewis Hamilton in Ferrari Red still doesn't feel real, but here we are. His SF25 showed strong performance in testing. Through long runs raced concerned about tire wear, something Ferrari has struggled with for years. Despite that, Hamilton seemed comfortable, while Charles Leclerc, well, he was spotted peacefully napping in the garage during the break.
Someone needs a babysitter here, he's falling asleep.
Charles Leclerc, wake up!
You can't be sleeping with that many people watching you.
Right.
There he is.
Thank you, Charles.
Bonjour, bonjour, good morning.
A true representation of every Ferrari fan waiting for a championship win. Meanwhile, McLaren's MCL39 was one of the biggest surprises. The car was fast and consistent, with both Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri delivering strong performances. The real highlight though came when their car hit the track drenched in flow-with paint. Since no team likes revealing aerodynamic secrets, McLaren's mechanics quickly formed a human shield around the car as Norris returned to the pits.
As champions last season, when they do that human wall.
Oh, and they're stopping a photographer here.
At Mercedes, things remain a mystery. The W16 looks better than last year's car, but is it enough? While George Russell led most of the testing runs, all eyes are on Andrea Kimi Antonelli, who is rumored to be a next big thing in F1. But for now, the biggest debate around Mercedes revolves around their mysterious pushing lever, which fans are still trying to figure out. As for Red Bull, Max Verstappen looks strong. But the RB21 didn't seem as dominant as its predecessors. At one point, Max was even caught flipping someone off during a run. Was it aimed at someone on the Williams pit wall, or was he just frustrated with his steering play display glitching? The internet is still debating. Speaking of Williams, they could be the dark horse this season. Their FW47 has been surprisingly good. Carlos Sainz also had an impressive test session, proving he doesn't give up without a fight, even in a Williams. Now, let's talk about the chaos of testing. Bahrain delivered the usual surprises, included power outages, shattered glass in the commentary booth, and even unexpected rain.
Everyone got on with it.
Some rain on my visor.
He went.
Yeah, it's wet.
Who have got into some wets with them.
Despite these unpredictable conditions, teams managed to gather valuable data. Off-track, the headlines were just as entertaining. One of the wildest stories was Drake allegedly betting $20 million on Lando Norris winning the 2025 championship. Whether it's true or not, history shows that everyone Drake bets on usually loses. So, good luck, Lando.
Ever since I left the city, you.
Meanwhile, the FIA is cracking down on rear wing flexing, which could affect teams like Red Bull. They also announced that Monaco will now require 2 mandatory pit stops, finally giving us hope that the race won't just be a 78-lap parade. In the paddock, Adrian Newey has officially started working with Aston Martin on a massive contract. Newey's salary is reportedly as high as that of the top driver. At the same time, Ferrari successfully blocked former chassis director Enrico Cardil from joining Aston Martin until his gardening leave ends. The battle off track is just as intense as one on it. Elsewhere, Hot Wheels released their first Red Bull racing model, and Callum Nicholas, formerly a Red Bull mechanic, built his own Lego Technic RB21. Carlos Sainz has also become the face of a L'Oréal campaign.
Je m'appelle Carlos, I film pour L'Oréal Paris. I don't speak any better French.
After a viral clip of him twisting his hair, he's now the official face of hair care products. He may have left Ferrari, but at least he left with incredible hair. Meanwhile, Charles Leclerc has signed a deal with a whiskey brand. This marks a sign of their growing popularity outside Formula One. To fans, jokes that Leclerc's advertising choice is ironic, given his impeccable and serious image.
Success takes time. Only when you embrace them.
Oh, and Lewis Hamilton posed for Time magazine. On a cover he's depicted with a black horse, and a luxurious look emphasizes his sophisticated style. He also gave an interview, the link to which is below this video. For Drive to Survive fans, mark your calendars. March 7, 2025 is the official release date of the new season on Netflix, and the episode titles are already out. Expect plenty of drama, even if the reality doesn't always match the storyline.
How are you feeling?
Ja, de Kardashians of Formula One.
So, after 3 days of testing, which car looks strongest? McLaren? At first, the test didn't reveal the full potential of the car, but later Norris proved that the MCL39 is the formidable new weapon for McLaren. The MCL39 is stable, responsive, and holds the track well. When it comes to ideal car behavior during tests, McLaren is the one, looking like a real threat. Mercedes? They might finally be back in a fight. The Mercedes W16 impressed with its stability. Antonelli was overly confident for an 18-year-old rookie, while Russell showed excellent pace. The car's behavior is predictable, giving them a chance to challenge Red Bull. Red Bull? Well, they are still Red Bull, but maybe not untouchable this time. The RB21 is fast but aggressive in behavior. Lawson went off when he tried to attack, when Verstappen had problems with turn 10. Red Bull was clearly experimenting with settings. Williams? They're stronger than expected. One of the most interesting cars on the grid. The FW47 handles bumps well, is responsive to the drivers, and looks lively overall. There are stability issues under braking, but the overall trend is positive. Williams could become a leader in the midfield. Ferrari? Well, Ferrari fans are already praying. The car turned out to be a bit of a mixed bag. Excellent steering response, which suits Leclerc and Hamilton's driving styles perfectly, but excessive sensitivity in some places create problems. If Scuderia finds the right settings, they could fight for top positions. I'm really looking forward to the season to see all the teams in action. After all, the car is important, but without a solid strategy and teamwork, nothing will work. With just days before the first race, it's time for your predictions. Can Norris finally get his first win? Will Verstappen dominate again?
You. Simply lovely. Alright.
And most importantly, will the Drake curse strike once more? Drop your podium predictions in the comments. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any updates. I'm Sport Katie and you're watching Simply F1. See you next time. And remember, F1 is simply lovely.
Style.